Sometimes I reflect memories that neither make me happy nor make me sad. I will not swap this peace with anything else. Having hope gives you peace and makes you strong.
I love that we start off well, the whole film is in black and white, but we start off not seeing anything, and our main character, who is a woman, she is slowly revealed as we hear her narration. It feels, this film feels a lot like mindfulness. We're slowly gaining entry to her thoughts and her mind. This whole monologue feels like her inner thoughts. Um, and yeah, I loved the black and white effect. And I also enjoyed that we had that selective color editing so that we only saw the blue in her eyes while she's talking about her tears.
The idea of expressing the story with mouth and eyes, very original and just really nicely done with very subtle lifts of the camera. Voiceover tells the story with an actress who hits the points of the emotions, especially with anxiety or depression and the hints to that with the tears. I also like the little extras of the actress's ring on her finger that was a little hug. And she had a little faith piece earring of the cross in her ear. Just nice little touches. And the words, this will pass, in terms of, I suppose, anxiety. And just the words of there's hope and it's not always going to be dark. And know to be alive in hope. And the message was really good.
It put me in a little bit of an existential crisis, but it does a really great job of showing the complexities of existing, the joy and the pain and everything that comes with it. I think the narration is really well done. It's really well written and scripted, and the visuals follow along. I think the pacing is really great throughout this piece. It draws you in and it really has you think and reflect, or at least for me it did. Yes, this was a really beautiful piece just talking about existing and the many joys and sorrows that come with it.
I just love the intimate black and white camera work in this one. Lots of great close-ups of lips, eyes, and hands. The eyes of the sole character were particularly expressive, as were the lips. I enjoyed the crossfades too. The writing was so evocative, with an overall feeling of optimism, as it implies a process from movement to calm, peace, and gratefulness for being alive. The soft voice really did the writing justice. The swirling orchestral soundtrack also added to this character arc.
Black and white fit this piece so well. And I loved the fact that they chose to do such an extreme close-up on her face, or like her hand by her lips, or, you know, just a portion of her cheek and her mouth and her nose. I thought that that was really creative, very, very well done. And I loved the voiceover. I loved the story that was being told in this.
The film explores darkness, hope, and peace and disappearing. The script is very deep and emotional. I also love the effect with the blue color for the eyelashes, and the pink for the lips at the end. It was very short but very engaging, and the title was very it was very clever. I loved it.
It gives you that sense of overall anxiety that the main character is feeling. The voiceover really also announces this feeling, which is quite bad, and many people felt it during their lives. I think that the direction was great. The focus, the details, the close-ups and such were really, really on point, and the acting as well was great. And on top of it, there was this beautiful, haunting but strong music at the same time that really mixed everything together.